What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Got another good one for y'all today. So I just had somebody just the other day hit me up in the comments and said, hey, let's have a look at another Metallica song, The Day That Never Comes. So without wasting any time, let's get straight up into this and see what this one's about. They look tired. So I have to say, when that happens, like, you don't know where to look. You don't know, like, they jump, that the IED goes off, they jump out to one side, or like to one side of the vehicle, and take cover. But there's no gunfire. So there's nothing, there's no fire to react to besides the explosion. Now, I'm going to take this as the vehicle was disabled in this, or so that's what they're depicting in this anyway. Now, I will say that the confusing part is both of these guys were in the back of the Humvee, but they're the only two that are in the scene. Who was driving and who was in the true commander seat? So, like, those are the questions I'm thinking of right now. Like, maybe they were taken out by the explosion, maybe, but like, that's just me giving y'all, like, the thought process that's going through my head as I visualize this in my brain, seeing what they're going through. Uh-oh.
Born to push you around, better just stay down. You pulled away, he hits the flesh, you hit the ground. Mouth so full of lies, tend to block your eyes. Just keep them closed, keep praying, just keep waiting. Waiting for the one.
I don't know. The lyrics don't really match, in my opinion, what's going on in the video. Born to push you around, better just stay down. I mean, unless one way you could possibly think about it is the one born to push you around and this would be the enemy, whoever set off whoever placed or set off the IED. That, I mean, yeah, you could take it that way, but this to me sounds, the lyrics to me, like right off the bat, just it sounds like a more like a personal relationship type thing between two people versus like an enemy versus an enemy. I And then on top of that, there's a third guy that just popped up out of nowhere. Like maybe he was hiding in the Humvee or something. I don't know.
Waiting for the war. The day that never comes. When you stand up and feel the warmth. But the sunshine never comes. No, the sunshine never comes.
I have to point this out. You don't leave a weapon sitting there behind. Like the enemy walks up behind you where you were sitting, grabs the weapon, and basically shoves everything that was yours right up your ass. Like, I get it, it's just a video, but like I said, these are my thoughts. These are the things that I see as I'm watching this and listening to it. It is what it is.
Push you cross that
Okay,
line.
now we got 4.
Just stay down this time. Hiding yourself, crawling yourself. You'll have your time. Gotta make them pay. Take it back one day. I'll end this day. I'll splatter color on this gray.
Okay. That verse I feel like that could play in many different directions. However, I feel as where it pertains to this, like, I'm curious why they chose, because I'm going to be honest with you, I still feel like the lyrics play closer to a relationship between two people, right? Versus enemy versus enemy. That's how it plays when I'm listening to the lyrics. That's what I'm interpreting. But when I see the video that they're doing with it, I mean, they obviously have been placed in a very adverse situation, right? Like, they got blown up, they jumped out, this Marine figured out that he evidently caught some of the shrapnel from the explosion, and his partner provided aid to him, left his weapon behind, and then now they're waiting on a medevac. And in the process, 2 other guys popped up out of wherever. But like I don't know.
I'll splatter color on this gray. Waiting for the one. The day that never comes.
going off of the video, it like they've stopped. They've trained their weapons on them. Like he's looking at this guy with the jumper cables as a threat, and rightly so. They just previously were blown up in IED. They've moved forward. Now they're in like basically like some kind of a squad, and they've come across this guy. He's a threat, or at least that they see him as a threat at this moment, and feel like maybe he's luring them in to an ambush situation. So I don't know. See how it plays out. Lock, baby. Okay. So I know some of y'all gonna get mad about me pausing in solo. Get over it. This lady's advancing towards these Marines. I just want to say, like, this situation is it's different. It's probably, for one, it's going to be one of the biggest decisions somebody makes in their life, right? Because this woman, while frail, could easily have a bomb strapped to her chest, right? And like the explosion from that could literally take out easily 100 feet around her, depending on what explosives and stuff that are attached to her. It's like I've seen some of the explosives over there take out a lot of people at one time, and it's not pretty. It is disgustingly ruthless. But the reality of it, like, she can look as absolutely innocent as she wants to, but you don't know who's sitting on the other side of a hill with the trigger. Or maybe, I mean, it could be a number of things. There could be another person sitting in the car waiting for the right moment. And like I said, it could be somebody on the other side of the hill. Like, there's so many things. Anyway, yeah. Okay. I think I understand now where this is going. So in the beginning, there was this thing that happened, right? Very traumatic, very life changing for sure situation that they were in. Moving forward, they end up in another situation in which can definitely be life changing. However, the people that, well, not that they really ran into any people in the first one, but we all know that somebody set that stuff up. And that's where these lyrics, I feel, to a degree, is coming from. I still don't really feel like these lyrics really apply to this video very much because to me, that it sounds like two people, right? Like maybe a father son type thing or whatever. But that's what the lyrics to me. But I feel as though the writer is I feel like Metallica in general is giving you like that freedom of being able to, and I think that's the reason why they seem so opposite, but they can still relate because uh for example, you go back to push you across that line, just stay down this time, hide in yourself, crawl in yourself, you'll have your time. I feel like that whole verse can be interpreted into something to do with self harm, right? Dealing with your inner demons and stuff like that. Or another way to put it is PTSD. But, and I feel like, realistically, like this whole thing could be that relationship with yourself. It could be that where you are fighting with your inner self when it comes to dealing with the things that you've been involved in downrange, and now being home, a lot of the stuff you don't forget. You can't get a lot of that stuff out of your head. It's when you've lived it, it's so hard to explain this stuff because it's just the fact that when you've been in that situation and you live in that day in day out, it so much of it becomes second nature that you can't, like, there's, how do you train that out of yourself? Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I like I like that this I like that this gives you the opportunity, right, to be able to interpret this how it fits you and your situation and how you feel it relates to you. Because at the and you don't really see it until right at the very end. Like I feel like this entire thing has to do with overcoming obstacles as far as like where somebody else has done you wrong, right? For example, like whoever set the idea up in the beginning, right, doesn't mean that everybody else is going to be that same way towards you. So allowing some forgiveness and understanding that not everybody over there is like that. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I was over there, especially when I first got there, I was like, if you're not American or part of our coalition, American, Australian, British, Japanese, like all, like if you weren't on the good side, you're the enemy. Period. I didn't care if you were locals, or if you were actually one of the actual enemy. You were the enemy. But I quickly understood that not everybody there is against you. There's actually quite a bit of people there that are genuinely good people. But anyway, I really like the song. I have some more stuff that I have been sent that people have asked me to react to, and trust me, it's coming. I'm getting to it as soon as I possibly can. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you hadn't subscribed yet, hit that sub button. And don't forget the bell so you don't miss any content. We'll see y'all in the next one.